Turn around 3 times. Start shooting.
Exclusive black equalizer brightens dark scenes without overexposing bright areas. Use the S switch to quickly access the setting and switch between save modes. Personalize the way you see everything, and then conquer. Exclusive black equalizer brightens dark scenes without overexposing bright areas. Use the S switch to quickly access the setting and switch between save modes. Adjust the angle effortlessly for maximum comfort.
I've been waiting for so long. Now those feelings are so gone. I don't care what else goes on. We will take you away in the night when you see me, and I'm feeling free. Leave me to play.
We bring the heat, we bring the fire, we bring the dirt, we'll take you higher. We bring the heat, we bring the fire, we bring the dirt.
Well, good evening, everybody. 7 p.m. IST means it's your time of the day when you get your dose, your much required dose of the ESL India Premiership summer season Phase 2's promotion relegation scene, which is happening right about now. This is the final day of the promotion relegation happening between the challengers and the masters. Soon we'll get to see who are the new faces in Counter-Strike, Dota 2 and Clash Royale. And the good thing is this keeps the enthusiasm alive because this is the summer season phase 2 ending now, the playoffs of the ESL India Premiership 2017, brought to you by Omen by HP, HyperX and Zowie by BenQ, and of course organized by the lovely peeps at Northern Gaming. And for those who keep wondering who is this git who keeps coming in between games, well, my name is Vagish Gotslevhan and I'm your host for all the games as and when they happen, each time they happen. Now, before we move off into the first game and actually all the matches which are going to happen today, I have a small announcement to make. Recently, I'm very sure if you guys, if you kept in tandem with the news around the world, there have been a series of very bad terror attacks across London, and this is coming from the entire team of Northern Gaming and the ESL India Premiership that we condemn such terror attacks based on such facts. Esports especially is a place which does not require such kind of negativity. A lot of teams based out of London are also suffering because of this attack, and our heartfelt condolences to everybody who's suffering. Now, moving on to the thick of things, let's quickly take a look at the matchup which is happening today. We have one game of Clash Royale. Apart from that, we also have Counter-Strike Global Offensive. So let's quickly take a look at what's happening today. Alright, talking about the matchup today, we have one final playoff of Clash Royale between Siddharth, Yagami, Yadav and Vikram, Asopa, which is a best of 5 Clash Royale, and this will determine who stays in the Master League or who actually gets promoted to the Master League, because Siddharth, Yagami, Yadav is going to make his foray into the Masters League. If he wins this, if he loses, Vikram, Asopa stays. But moving on, Counter-Strike Global Offensive, we have 2 games lined up. We have iYati versus Trademarc Gaming, the first match of the playoffs, the promotion relegation brackets happening today at 7:30 p.m. That's when you will get to see the first match, and the winner of this match, which is yet to be decided, it's like to be decided right now, is going to be facing JMD Gaming to secure a position for themselves in the higher league. So now, since we're at the brackets, let's quickly take a look at what's happening between these two players, that is Siddharth, Yagami, Yadav and Vikram, Asopa. These are the 2 people who will be having a showdown between amongst them, and the winner will be taking a place in the Masters League. So now, moving on, Siddharth, Yagami, Yadav. Let's talk about the first player here in question. Now, he's from Gurgaon and he's finished his second. He finished second in the summer season Clash Royale Phase 1 of the Starter Cup. That's a long journey, and he entered the Challenger League after beating Kaushal Kumar and Samish Gowda in the Phase 1 playoffs, and he has had a phenomenal run in the Phase 2 Challenger League. He's won 5 games from the 7 he's played in totality. That is pretty much a great score line. Now, he beat the Master League player Deepak Mehudi Mehta yesterday in the playoffs, and if he beats Asopa today, he has his opportunity to secure a position in the Masters League. That's literally like he's crossed. It's like we going from Gurgaon to Noida. It's like crossing 3 state borders. He's going from starter to challenger, and now he's trying to make his mark to secure a place in the Masters League. And against the guy, Vikram, Asopa. Now, Vikram hails from Coimbatore and he's studying BBA. Although he's been playing CR since the game released last year, he did play in the Challenger 2 last year of the ESL India Premiership, and he also played in the 2016 Masters of ESL India Premiership last year, and he was one of the top players there. So definitely this match ain't going to be easy, because if this guy's been there in big tournaments, he knows exactly the kind of pressure he is going to face. And he was placed 4th in the summer season Phase 1, and he did not have a great run in the Phase 2 of the ESL India Premiership summer season, and he lost out because of the game point difference, because he managed to win only 2 of his 7 matches, and at the end of the Phase 2 he was sitting in the 7th place, and now he's fighting to retain that particular position in the Masters League standing. So will Siddharth Light Yagami Yadav be able to break this barrier called Vikram Asopa, or Vikram Asopa will succumb to the pressure coming from this young stallion from the Starter Cup? We'll find out soon when Gautam Virkaholic, our caster for this game, will be taking us. Trust me guys, you should listen to this man casting. It's an absolute joy to actually watch a game of Clash Royale and not play it. What's better is if you play it and he's casting it. For that, you will need to register, because the Phase 3 registrations are on till today, and you can register. All you got to do is follow the link which is on the screen right about now, and that's it. Register for the games you wanted to participate in the ESL India Premiership 2017 summer season, brought to you by Omen by HP, HyperX, and Zowie by BenQ. My name is Vagish Gotslebhan, and let's quickly head off into the best of 5 Clash Royale.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is today's Clash Royale stream, and I am Gautam Virk to bring you this match between Light Yagami versus Vikram Asopa. This is quite an exciting match here today, because the winner of this match will get to stay or make their way into Masters. Keep in mind, Asopa is already a Master level player. If he loses this, he actually drops out of the Master, goes into the Challenger League. Whereas Light Yagami has made his way from the Challenger into the Master, and here we go. The match is going wild already. Score is 0-0, and a nice Inferno Tower coming out, and this axe-wielding fellow is going to be angry as hell. Quickly taking that out. Baby Dragon coming on the right-hand side, comboed by the Graveyard. Graveyard does okay. Skeletons of his own. Nice defense there, trying to mitigate the damage, but look at the Baby Dragon doing a lot of damage there. Followed up with the poison. Bringy those, well played. Now Asopa showing why he is a Master level player right there. Light Yagami able to hold that attack, but at what cost? Look at the tower on the right. Now trying to make something happen. Sadly, the Electro Wizard won't be able to target the archer there, but is distracted. But now he's going to town on the tank there. Knight trying to make something happen, was able to take that down. And a nice distraction. Baby Dragon coming there, would be able to dispatch with the help of the tower. Now Baby Dragon on the offensive. Now a distraction of his own. Another Knight coming out. Tower is able to take away the Baby Dragon fairly quickly. And what's the win condition here for Light Yagami? He's not even able to push through. And was trying to activate the King Tower there, but sadly was not able to do that. And how is he going to defend against this? A nice Electro Wizard coming down, cleaning that out fairly quickly. Not the best response there, but able to hold him off, not able to get any damage off to the Light Yagami Tower. Another push attempt here. Was able to, okay, no, he does use the Hurricane there to bring them together. And look at the damage that it's going to town with. And a nice execution also coming out. Oh, 3 units lining up for him. Doing a lot of damage. Poison comes out, again gonna chip off the damage, but very slowly, not much damage is gonna come out of that poison. But able to take down the skeletons also. Trying to make something happen with this tower, but not able to accomplish much because it keeps targeting the units over and over again. Lock comes out. It's going to be a back and forth game, and I see this game going for quite some time here. And Poison again doing some chip damage there. And what's Asopa going to do? He's going to keep doing poison chip damage over and over again, because clearly this defensive tower placement or offensive tower placement is not working out for Light Yagami, because he's not able to target the opponent's tower on the right, but he keeps trying. And a nice Graveyard also coming out. A bunch of skeletons come out to defend, trying to pull them in with the tornado here, but a lot of damage being done. Okay, poison, that should be enough. And good game being called out by Light Yagami. Remember, he's trying to make his best way into the Masters, then Asopa is the last person that's standing in his way. If he's able to take out Asopa there, he's gonna go right into the Masters League, and that's where the big boys are, and that's where the money is actually. So Asopa has been there. He's fighting for his right to stay in Masters, and it's his game to lose. Asopa, because he drops out of this, not only does he go to Challenger, but remember he loses a lot of money also. So it's all about the money. It's all about the positioning. It's all about being proud of where you are, and this game is about pride right now, because Asopa needs to keep his pride. And look at the crown, man. Look at the crown on that Asopa. Vikram is fully enjoying the crown on his head, and he wants to keep it that way, because clearly Siddharth, Light Yagami, Yadav does not have the crown right now, and he's looking right at him. He's looking right at Asopa, and he's like, I want that crown. And just to make sure that he's able to hear him properly, Siddharth is actually talking in the mic. So that was game one, guys. Remember, it's a best of 5, and there's a lot more action to go. And I'm alone here casting, but I'm excited. And I would like to see some crazy decks coming out, because during phase 1 and phase 2, we saw the likes of Hasib just going to town with the same deck all the way, but he's not able to get the number 1 place in phase 2. He sadly came second, and Mr. PP came to the first position. Waiting for the guys to start the second game, I'm going to take off my hat. It's getting pretty hot here. And since I have no one else to talk to, I'm going to talk to you. But guess what? God is looking out for me. This is the second game between Light Yagami. This is all for the Death Note fans there. That's the reference there. Immediately opening up with the Elixir Collector, but on the right we have Golem coming out, a push coming out on the left to counter that. That Electro Wizard should be able to stop that from pushing in, but can he stop the 2 angry barbarians to kill him? No, they won't stop. And what's the answer on the right now? And okay? Oh wow, look, that's a new unit coming out right there. But look at that triple Musketeers coming out, going full ham on the Golem, and will be able to take it out. Yes, they do, but look at the split. Golems are taking all the aggro, while the Witch is gonna go to town, but that successful log able to destroy her, and now this tower is taking a lot of damage. Asopa off to a great start. My God. And guess what? Asopa also has an Elixir Collector of his own, and seems to be the case that both of them don't have any counter for the Elixir Collector. So no missile, no fireballs coming out in this matchup. We're yet to see what Asopa's last 3 cards are. Light Yagami has revealed most of his cards, but here we go. Another Golem push coming out from the left, and 3 Musketeers splitting off from Light Yagami side, but the poison is going to bring these Musketeers down to low enough health. I think a log should be able to clear both of them. Yes, they are fairly low. Would love to see a nice log coming out, but actually it's not even required. What am I talking about? Log comes out on the left to clear that out, but there's still a lot of units on the field, and Baby Dragon will not have... Oh, he actually switches aggro. There you go. That's a good aggro switch for Baby Dragon, because Musketeer was going to do a lot of damage. Light Yagami putting another Elixir Collector. Same goes as Asopa. It's pretty much a similar kind of pushes that they're doing. Now there's a Musketeer push on this side compared to the Golem push. And the Dark Witch is also there, but how successful is she against the Musketeers? So they'll quickly dispatch her. But Musketeers actually targeting the tower on the right. Barbarians going to town. And a lot of back and forth. And if you notice, Light Yagami's tower is in a really bad shape. A log can clear it out, but Baby Dragon was able to distract them. But Musketeers took a lot of damage. And I think this Elixir Collector is in a wrong place. Quickly dispatched. And now here comes, we know the last card is the Zap from Yagami here. And I think this game is in the hand of Asopa, because unless he puts something there that's going to take out the tower on the left, yeah, that's a good game. There's nothing else he can do. No lightning, they only had a Zap. And that's a quick game in favor of Asopa. This is game 2 going in favor of Asopa. This is best of 5. And Asopa, look at his craze. Like, he's staring right at the camera, and he's like, you know what? I got this, boys. He's got this. Off to a great start. Asopa showing the skills of a master level player, able to punish Siddharth Yadav there, even with a different deck altogether. So nice to see a different deck being played. I'm personally a big fan of a Hog Cycle deck, and I'm like one of those really cheap card deck, kind of like a 2.7 elixir deck, and which is it's disgusting. You know, constant pushes left, right, and I feel great sometimes when I see an expensive unit being pushed down, because I know for the same cost I can drop 3 units in the other lane and counter push that. But interesting decks there we got to see. Interesting win conditions that we got to see, where Asopa opting for a golem compared to the three musketeers from Yadav, but not able to do much. Musketeers are fairly slow, and poison does great amount of damage to them. If not poison, then a fireball is also great because it brings their health down really low. You can even clear them out with a log, or even your tower can dispatch them fairly quickly. So the score right now, as you can see on the screen, 0-2 in favor of Asopa. Asopa needs to just win one more game. Light Yagami now feeling the pressure of a Master League talent there. Keep in mind, at the end of phase one, I believe Siddharth Yadav actually won the Starter Cup. If I could be wrong, but there's no one here to correct me. I think Light Yagami actually came from Starter Cup and made it to the Challenger League, and he went through the Challenger League, and he's right now facing off against the Master League. He's trying to get into Master League. He's knocking the doors of the Masters League, and guess what? Asopa has the door closed on him with a 0-2 lead. And this is game 3 of a best of 5. Bowler comes out. Asopa has an elixir collector down there, and guess what? Light Yagami is not happy with that, and he immediately sent a miner, who's quickly dispatched, actually fairly quickly, loses very little health on the elixir collector. I love seeing the bowler just bowling down Electro Wizard, but he's able to get few shots off. He'll be cleaned up fairly quickly. Now the Dark Witch comes out, or the Night Witch. I keep forgetting which she is, Dark or Night. Quite an interesting build here coming out. Now a Giant is pushing through, not giving anything about the bowler. He just walks across him. And is that it? Is this the win condition? That did really well, by the way. That's a lot of damage. Light Yagami completely caught off guard the moment the aggro went on the Giant. A Graveyard coming out, and no answer for that. He had no answer, took hell a lot of damage, was able to clear that out with his arrows, but god damn that damage, guys. Asopa again off to a great start. Light trying to make something happen there. Nice placement. Wow, very great placement there. He's actually able to dodge the log completely. These are some mind games, or these are what I call the rock paper scissors of Clash Royale. Because he could place them anywhere and get the most out of value out of them. And what's the answer here? The push has come out, immediately surrounded by a lot of skeleton, and the Inferno Tower also comes out, quickly dispatches the Giant there. Inferno Tower actually targeting the little bats there, and will take a lot of damage to the Witch, who is now decimated into multiple little bats. That's very weird. Elixir collector by Asopa immediately damaged by a huge lightning, a 6 elixir lightning coming out there, and a goblin barrel immediately shut down by the law. And here we go, another push. Nice placement of the archers in the back to defend against the Graveyard. Won't be able to do much there, but a nice try by Asopa. 34 seconds left on the clock still, and there we go. Immediate counterattack, followed up by a nice lightning, but guess what? There's a lot of bats still left on the field, and an Electro Wizard comes out again. Is he? Yes, he does. Nice dodge by. Wow, but not able to get much damage immediately. The Giant comes out and is able to soak that damage in, thanks to the Goblin Barrel actually did nothing there. So Inferno Tower distracted, looking at the wrong unit, but able to dispatch that fairly quickly. I think that's a good advantageous trade there for him. But bats were very, very distracting because he was not able to focus on the Giant, who is now going down on the tower, and I can barely see the health because there's a unit in the way. But good game, guys. Asopa able to close this best of 5 with a 0-3, and sad news for Siddharth. because he won't be making his way to Masters, and Asopa clinches to his spot in Master, and he will live to see another phase of Master League and get to show off his great skills. Good game by Asopa there, and great game by Siddharth also. But I guess he was not ready for the big leagues right now. That's a vibe, 0-3 vibe, not able to handle the pressure. But good game to him. And sadly, he still gets to, not sadly, he's on a positive side. He's still in the Challenger League. It's not like he's playing bad players or something. He's still in Challenger, and he can still play for another phase. He can try again to get into the Master by the end of this, the phase 3, which is about 21 days long. So best of luck to Siddharth Yadav, and let the light guide you into the Challenger League again, and then hopefully you can make to the first place in Challenger. Then you actually don't have to go through the relegation matches. But if you're second place in Challenger, you actually have to play relegation matches against the Masters 7th and 8th, which is what happened so far right now. This was the relegation match between Siddharth and Vikram Asopa. So in any case, good game, good job to Vikram Asopa. Congratulations to clinching to your spot of Masters. And good luck to Siddharth Yadav for his Challenger League. And that's it from now, because guess what? From tomorrow, we have Masters Phase 3 starting, and we're going to have exciting matches coming at you again, especially with the new player joining us in the Masters League. And it's going to be amazing, guys. So this is it from this match today. I would like to thank our sponsors, by Omen by HP, and we have HyperX, and we have Zoe by BenQ. The whole thing is organized by Notbin Gaming. And that's it from now. And we have some amazing Clash Royale games coming up next, so stay tuned. And I'll pass the mic back to Mr. Vakishman. Thank you so much. Goodbye, guys, and good night.
Well, it just seems as if Siddharth Yagami Yadav's journey just came to an abrupt halt there by this machine known as Vikram Asopa. 3-0, a clean slate victory, which means Vikram Asopa retains his position in the Masters League, and Siddharth Yagami Yadav sadly will have to stay in Challenger League and secure his position once when the final playoffs happen. But well done, both of you guys. Siddharth, especially Mr. Yagami Yadav, you tried vehemently. We saw that. You threw everything you had. Sadly, you could not outmaneuver Vikram Asopa. Maybe that's why he is in the Masters League. The guy plays pretty neat. Alright, everybody, welcome once again. Wherever you're watching us, either the Facebook page of ESL India Premiership or the YouTube gaming channel of ESL India Premiership, I welcome you all with open arms, because now's the time for some big boy games, as we like to call it, rather as I'd like to call it. Now, the point is, you are watching the day 3 of the playoffs of the ESL India Premiership 2017 summer season phase 2, brought to you by Omen by HP, HyperX, and Zowie by BenQ. And right now is the time for some 5v5 guns and glory. Well, I'm talking about Counter-Strike Global Offensive. So let's quickly take a look at the teams having a go at each other. We have Team iYati going off against Trademarc Gaming. Now, let me remind you guys, this is the playoffs. Now, whoever wins in this match will have to face JMD Gaming in the consecutive match, and the winner of that particular match will decide who goes forward, retains his position, or does not retain the position. It'll all be clear after the end of these 2 games, people. And of course, if you want to have a chat with us, you can always do that at using a handle on Twitter at the rate ESL_India. We'll be more than happy to oblige you guys with a couple of with responses whenever possible, because what's the point of not having a conversation when such big games are happening, right? Alright, so now quickly let's take a look at the teams in question, iYati and Trademarc Gaming. Now, iYati is a team based out of Mumbai. They won several local tournaments and they were placed 6th in the summer season phase 1, but improved their performances in phase 2 and were placed 3rd eventually. Now, due to Too Easy Gaming's recent follies, the team have received a golden opportunity to participate in the Master League playoffs. Now, a win today will definitely propel them to the big league and moving on to their opposition, Trademarc Gaming. Now, they are a Bangalore-based team. They are led by Agnya Marzal Kaushik. Now, Trademarc Gaming participated in the Challenger 2 of ESL India Premiership 2016. If you guys remember, that's when Dare to Dream lifted the trophy last year. And now they had a handful of strong performances during phase 1, but sadly, after getting placed 4th in the phase 1, this time around the team seems to have lost its charm in the phase 2 because they have lost all except one of their matches. And this would be a very sorry state for them if they ended the campaign with a relegation there. Now, because in phase 2, they ended the campaign with a position 8 finish, and if it finds its winning ways today, if Trademarc Gaming finds their winning ways today, the team has one chance, one last opportunity to seize everything they ever wanted. And for those who are wondering, I am so not quoting Lose Yourself by Eminem. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you that this game is going to be casted by Archie Fett, who's going to be taking us through the game bullet by bullet. So without wasting any more time, let's take a quick zip through and wormhole to the game of iYati versus Trademarc Gaming, happening in the ESL India Premiership 2017 Summer Season Phase 2 playoffs, brought to you by Omen by HP, HyperX, and Zawi by BenQ.
I've been waiting for so long. Now those feelings are so gone. I don't care what else goes on. We will take you away in the night when you see me, and I'm feeling free. Leave me to play.
We bring the heat, we bring the fire, we bring the dirt, we'll take you higher. We bring the heat, we bring the fire, we bring the dirt, we'll take you higher. We bring the heat, we bring the fire, we bring the dirt, we'll take you higher. We fill the place with our desire, face splitting, bass driven, gunfire.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with yet another exciting game of Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Today's game is going to be between iYati and Trademarc Gaming. Now, TMG are in a very, very precarious position, which is the fact that they are facing relegation from the Masters Division. How did they get here? Well, frankly, most of their players did not show up during the Phase 2, and they have had some pretty abysmal games so far, losing to JMD and the likes. They're in the bottom of on the bottom of the table, their round difference being the worst, although their win-loss is identical to that of JMD. That is 1 win and 6 losses. Well, which is why they're going to face off against iYati, and the winner of this matchup is going to go up against JMD Gaming for the final relegation/promotion battle. And whoa, look at that. Slots finding the first kill on a Petri. Right off the bat, man advantage lying with iYati. In this situation, oh, Marcel just gonna go bombarding a playground, and he gets spotted out by Badman. Badman just dancing around and oh, gets his head clean blown off, but Slots in the meantime does pick up the kill onto Slots, Ux. And now they're gonna be falling back, using this man advantage to their advantage. And well, the what's it called? The escape boost coming out from iYati as well. They do spot out both Haku and Moon, who are going into the B bomb site. The bomb will get planted, and now it's a 3v4 retake situation. Both Pone and Marzel are very, very low. They are literally on their last breaths, and Pone getting instant dink, and Moon in a very good position. They don't check waters, but Moon just tapping away, not really going to get the kill. Oh, and look at this now. Marzel in a 1v2 clutch. Slots with full HP. Marzel needs to be very careful. He is very, very low. One stray bullet, but oh, he does find Veerbhadra in the meantime. And he's going to book it. He's going to hightail it out of there. Slots, I think he doesn't have a kit, but oh, both missing shots left and center. But Marzel getting shot in the back as he retreated. But there is just no time. Marzel did his job. The bomb will go off, and TMG will pick up the first round somehow. Well, that came down to the wire, if I might say so myself. Holy hell, that came very, very close. But yeah, TMG picking up the first round. TMG, the more experienced lineup. Well, actually, that wouldn't be fair on iYati. iYati have been in the scene for ages, and they have shown us that they are capable of holding their own against the big guns. They did show a lot of spirit and a lot of, gumption and determination in the Corbex tournament. Unfortunately, Shooting Monkeys proved a little bit too much for them. So they did get knocked out by Shooting Monkeys, but now it's gonna be a force by Veerbhadra, the dedicated opper, not gonna go with any weapons, any upgraded pistol, just the upgraded P250, nothing else. He will want to go with the op in the first buy round, which is gonna be the third round. And you can see the immediate impact of Valve's latest UMP nerf coming out almost instantly. Moon and Haku, the only two UMP players. There's 3 rifles out on TMG. That's 1 AK and 2 Galils. And there we go. Veerbhadra just playing washrooms, playing it passively, or listening out for those sound cues and the visual cues. He might just spot out one player if they do push washrooms, because they Veerbhadra will be able to see the shadow before. And there we go. Veerbhadra completely assassinating Marzel there, and will be able to recover the AK-47 as well. So man down, rifle down, and that. See, this is what I don't get. You have Haku and Moon on the UMPs. Why not let them go on the fact-finding mission? Why is Marzel cleaning out these corners? You don't want to give away a rifle so soon. And everyone apart from Veerbhadra has almost 100 HP and armor to work with. So Veerbhadra should be passing this off onto a Pone or a Slots. Basically, both the players over by the B-bomb set, which is where the final hit will be coming in. And look at that, Pone with the 2 quick headshots, dispatching off with 1 more rifle and a player. But there we go. Veerbhadra and, well, Pone, the second Pone, ECA, 2 ECA. I don't know how you pronounce it. I'm just call him Pone 2 or something. And they just, this one TMG, right? This is their problem. This has been their problem throughout. Why lead a charge with the rifle? Firstly, secondly, why not let your SMGs actually do the work up close and personal? You know you're going to go up against a force buy. Use your utility, use the nades, molotovs, the flashbangs to clear out the corners. And now they're on a force buy of their own. Haku, having picked up the 2 kills, will be able to buy up a Galil. But I like this positioning coming out from iYati. They're playing very heavy towards the B bombs. There's 3 on the B bombs, and that nade's going to go sailing over and not really do much. in terms of damage. But oh, look at that. Ux already out on the B bomb set, but he gets double teamed by Pwn and Pwn 2. Both of them kind of clean it up here. Oh, but Moon landing a nasty shot with that Tech 9 onto slots, and Moon picking up a brace himself. It's down to 3v2, but Moon is pretty low on the HP. He shouldn't be taking up the fight. That, or he should just go in and try and bait out a few shots. Mars is going to pick up B shot and try and get a couple of shots, and there we go. Moon falls to Pwn. No, Marzel all alone, spraying away with the P250. Not really much he can do here. And down he goes to Badman. Alrighty, iYati off to a pretty decent start. Even though they lost the pistol, they have picked up the 2 subsequent rounds. And now TMG are going to full save into this. Ux buying up a little too low in my opinion. He should have kept his money around the 1500 mark, or at the least the 1400 mark, because in the next round he won't be able to go in with the full buy. They're going to get $2,400 for this round unless Ux manages to pick up a kill or the plant. Either way, they're good to go, and there we go. More or less a B execute, but Pwn's going to catch this and nip it in the butt, but oh, Moon just doing Moon things there. And Marzel with the Glock bombarding onto the B bomb set, and the bomb does get planted. That's objective achieved for this round at least. And that nade goes sailing in, and Moon in the meantime has managed to recover an M4 as well. So now the retake opportunity coming in full earnest, the effort. And the Molotov is going to go on the bomb, and oh, Moon picking up slots through the smoke. Alrighty. In the meantime, Badman is going to stick the defuse. Is the gunshot going to be enough? No, Veerbhadra picks up Moon and the defuse comes in. And down goes Marzel as well. Veerbhadra cleaning out that round with the 2K towards the end. Does have the op as well, so that's crucial investment saved in. But the fact that they managed to get the bomb plant is what will allow Ux and Haku to buy into this round. In fact, will allow Ux to also pick up a smoke and a Molotov. Curious fact about TMG, apart from Ux and maybe Marzel, no one knows hooks. No one knows Molotovs. No one knows flashbangs. They're really poor on the utility front of things, especially Petri. Petri is a player who loves to play on sheer raw aim, and that's kind of reflected in the buy. He got 1 flashbang and that's it. Oh, spots out Pwn, but Haku there to clean up his mess behind him. Petri kind of stuck on the switch, and the bomb will go down. He's going to stick the plant. In the meantime, Haku will find Pwn 2. Pwn 2 does find 1 kill. That is over on towards Ux. And oh, a flurry of damage being exchanged. Petri core recovering the AK-47 slots. In the meantime, has pushed waters. He might be spotting towards B short. Haku does fall to the AK-47 of Badman. The retake is coming in full flow. And there we go. Petri picks up Moon. Petri picks up Badman. Petri with a 2K. And now it'll all come down to Veerbhadra. And he's going to fall to Petri as well. As I was saying, Petri, a player who relies solely on raw aim. And why not, ladies and gentlemen, when your aim is so bloody good? Petri is the human aimbot. And there we go. He also manages to recover the AWP and passes it on to his teammate, who is Haku, the dedicated op for TMG. And in the meantime, iYati face a sticky situation of their own. Will they force into this round, or will they go for, an eco? And the right decision is called, in my opinion. They are going for the force buy. It will be fairly light on the utility front, but at least that normalizes their economy to a certain extent. They've all bought down to their last dollar. It is not a bad buy, but they are fairly light on the utility. And there we go, another explosive play towards the B bomb site. But there we go, Pwn 2 yet again in wait. Found a lot of success in the same position the previous time he played it. But now there's Pwn, the OG Pwn. And he picks up 1 kill. While Slots did pick up another. It is down to a 3v3, but Pwn again is pretty low. The HP still squarely favoring the T's. But there we go, Veerbhadra equalizing things. Actually putting it back in the CD's favor with the kill onto Haku. And now it'll come down to Petri and Marzel, the OP beasts of Trademarc Gaming, to mount this successful defense, and they do. There we go, Marzel with the AWP and Petri with the kill onto Pwn. Petri, back-to-back rounds with a multi-kill. That is exactly what they needed. Some confidence. TMG is a very, very confidence-based team. They rely on the momentum to carry them through to a game. And it seems that iYati might be struggling a little bit with this explosive, fast-paced play. iYati, a much more structured and decisive team. I have seen them, struggle against the more YOLO style of play that, more trigger-happy teams, let's say, bring to the table. And Ux taking a spot of damage while making his way down drop, and he's going to just go rushing out. They're not really going to bother with connector, but look at this. Badman is on the quick rotate, he's on the quick flank, but there's Moon watching it nonetheless. And everybody goes down, and all of a sudden, Veerbhadra finds himself all alone against 5 heavily armed and rather trigger-happy tees. Moon, I think, did spot out Veerbhadra here, and there we go. Moon to put Veerbhadra to rest. Good night, son. Sleep tight. Alrighty, Trademarc Gaming putting 3 rounds consecutive back-to-back on the board, and now iYati are finally out with the buy of their own. Again, it's not going to be a full buy in terms of the nades, but they do have at least 5 rifles, one of them being a FAMAS out on the playing field. So this time they might be able to mount a much more solid defense. I want to see how long TMG can manage this fast-paced play, continuously. Like, there has to be a time when there'll be some counter-aggression coming out, and iYati figure out what's what. In the meantime, it looks like they're going to abandon the B control early on that they'd been establishing so far. They've been really, really thunderous through Connector and Monster and just bursting into the B bomb side. But this time it looks like they're a bit more measured in their approach. They are still working mid. They have a retrieved mid control from the CTs, who are playing fairly aggro in waters. So they have a very fast rotate on the cards. So they need someone in connector, in my opinion. TMG need to have at least one body in connector to either catch the rotate and nip it in the bud, or just, have that option open to rotate to B should things get hairy over by the A bomb side. Because there's, as of now, there are 2 players over squarely on the A bomb site, and we have Badman rotating as well. So they're going to see 3 very, very angry CTs very shortly. Okay, so Optimus getting smoked off, Garbage getting Molotov, and Veerbhadra dancing out in the open, but Slots getting the first kill, and Petri finding Slots as well. That's a good trade, and Petri finding the second as well. Petri is just a man on a mission right now. Bomb does get planted. It's a 4v2 retake situation because Ux finds Badman, and that, ladies and gentlemen, should be the call for the save. There is no hope of this retake coming in at this point. Now see, the problem here was that although Pone and Badman were very well placed in waters, they decided to call it off because they didn't see any bodies or aggression. In my opinion, if you don't see aggression up waters till early mid-round, it's better to push connector than to fall back towards the B-bomb side. Yes, you run the risk of getting caught off guard. Petri, spots out. Petri does spot out Pone, but he's just so low. In the meantime, both the players have been found, and Ux is going to go down as well, leaving Marzel all alone, and they should not be giving up this AWP, and Marzel is in no mood to hunt either. So what I was saying, right, is that there is no need to fall back onto the B bomb side if you haven't seen any aggression in canals. Better to just push connector. So what would that have allowed, right, is that, and that's why I was saying either TMG should have a body in connector or somebody from iYati. Connector is the linchpin. Like Drop is the linchpin on a map like Cobblestone, connector is the linchpin on Overpass. It's what allows the fast rotates apart from the CT spawn for both the Ts and the CT. So having connector control really aids your team in a great way. And there we go, Petri picking up 1 kill, and Ux in the meantime does find Badman. And this is all action over by the B bomb site, and there is going to be a long push coming in. Veerbhadra that is going to be, and he should hear out at least Moon and Haku. They're making a ton of noise. They're like literally imitating baby elephants. There we go. Pone does pick out both Haku and Moon, and now it's a 2v2, and Veerbhadra should be able to recover the rifle as well. I think they would just want to save this right now. Shouldn't be, really itching to go for the retake, because you can see already Ux on the prowl, ready to get the jump on any player pushing connector. Ux is one of the best Indian raw aimers in the scene, apart from Petri, Excali, and the likes. Like, he's a very good raw aimer, and he has a very, very sharp and potent Counter-Strike brain on him. So it's not like he's one to get fooled very easily. And there we go. Marzel and Ux do manage to clean out that round. Ux with the 3k, Marzel with the final kill over on by the end of the round. And there we go. Ux does fall to the bomb blast as well. He was very low. But then they do have the money. Petri and Marzel, just dirty money all across the board. Marzel sitting on $13,000. Moon picks up the Pyok gun. I think that's a miss buy maybe. Oh no, he's going to pass it off to Haku. Now this is an interesting buy. I think it might have been a miss buy. There's no reason to pick up the auto sniper right now, in my opinion. But anyway, let's see what Haku does with this. And look, so Ux is going for connected control. They're going to go for the fast B yet again. B-shot getting completely flashed, and Moon and Petri picking up a kill apiece. But now they do have Pone to contend with the AWP. And he's going to get peeked from all sides. And Marshall just going to drive him by with the Tech 9. Or the Tech 9, whatever you, what have you. However you call it. And that Molotov is going to prevent Badman from pushing. That second Molotov going to prevent him from pushing even longer, and that's the call for the save yet again. There's no winning this round. And TMG, they're just undoing this ESL defense based on sheer pure firepower. Like, ESL have no answer for this fast play that TMG are bringing to the table, and this is a very, very CT-sided map. Although, in all fairness, no Indian team does really know how to play a CT side. Maybe Entity to a certain degree, but no other team on, other than maybe Mirage and Inferno, know really how to play a good CT side. There's just not enough discipline here. Although ESL are trying, but I haven't seen much in terms of, the thing is that they keep going for these force buys, and they always kind of are lacking in the utility department. So they don't really have any answer for this fast play. If I were playing ESL right now, if I were IGLing, the information should have gone out that, guys, they're always pushing, they're always pinstering B, they're coming from B short, connector, and monster. So the smart thing to do is to Molotov off B short and monster and fall back. Play from waters, play from sight. Not toxic so much because it's one of the places on the B bomb side which can get easily Molotoved off. They can boost on outside connector and get the pick on you without, you even being aware of where the bullet is coming from. So yeah. Anyway, folks, match is paused. I think it's a technical issue. I think it's a tactical issue from ESL. So we're going to be back very shortly once the match goes live yet again. Alrighty, sir. So we are back with it, and it is going to be 7-3 after 10 rounds of play. We're going into the 11th round of very, very fast and exciting Counter-Strike. TMG just not pulling any punches thus far. And still the same defaults coming out from ESL. I would like to see them use their utility a little bit better and go for more connector control. Right now, they're just getting they're getting out-muscled, but Petri not really being aware of the player playing in that little cubby and connector, and Pone gonna get the drop on him and make it out quite easily. But Ux, in the meantime, replying with a quick 2K and wrestling the man advantage back from the CTs. And look at this, Moon having spotted out Veerbhadra, and Haku with the auto sniper just putting it to work. And there we go, Mazel with the kill on the Pone. In the meantime, Pone 2, EC2. I'm going to call him EC2. I know it's a mouse, but yeah. He's all alone in a 1v3 against an AWP, a Pyok cannon. The Pyok gun, or the auto sniper, the reason it's called the Pyok gun, I learned this from Equitas. He did most of his, played most of his, he played at the pinnacle of his form in Counter-Strike Source in Singapore. He had the best Singapore team that country has ever seen in Source. They beat Very Games. They were going up against Very Games Fnatic, the Fnatic of the day in Source, and Very Games, possibly the two best teams in the game at the time. And they beat them consistently. They were that good. And in Singapore, he was telling me that the auto sniper was called the Pyok cannon for the main reason because of the sound it made. And I find it a little funny, actually. That's why I'm sharing it. No particular reason. And yet again, ESL falling to yet another explosive round from TMG. Now, you see what happened there, right? ESL did manage to get the man advantage with the kill onto Petri really early into the round from Pone, but they were unable to retain it because Ux just went barreling out B shot and got 2 kills, spray down, 2 headshots left, right, and center. And yes, Rajesh Ramayan Kuthrapalli from the Big Bang Theory reporting for duty, as chat has pointed out. That is me, because I do have a bachelor's degree in physics as well. And there we go, Badman peeking out, and Haku getting too impatient, getting the kill onto Moon as well as Badman through the body of Moon. All right, sir. You are a master, and Mazel gonna find two very aggressive players. Oh, what a flick onto Veerbhadra. I don't think he knows that there's another player there. Now sees the gunshots, pulls out the AWP, gonna peek and get his head clean, blown off. Slots doing God's own work there. Will be able to recover the AWP and should just think about saving it. I don't think they should go for this retake. In the meantime, his team is gonna try, but I think Slots should just look for exits at this point. And Ux getting the kill onto Pwn, and Ux getting the kill onto Pwn 2 as well. There we go. Both the Pwns fall like... Both the Pwns get pwned, basically. Yes, I will resort to cheap puns because I can. Ladies and gentlemen. And Slots is getting hunted. There we see Haku. Oh, spots him out. Missing the shot. And Haku just toying with him. Climbing the ladder. He's just buying himself some time because there is Ux on the flank. And so is Petri. And there we go. Petri finds him. And Ux finds the AWP and manages to save it as well. Alrighty, TMG, where was this form the entirety of the season? You're just wrecking ESL right now, but then you are playing, well, from the Indian perspective, the favored side, the T side on Overpass. It is a city side map, I am very well aware, but most Indian teams have no idea how to play the city side. Although to TMG's credit and their defense, Overpass is a map that they know and they've managed to beat brutality on it as well. And this time, finally, two bodies up connector, including the AWP Pwn. Gonna go with the aggro peak, does take some nade damage and deciding to fall back. And it's gonna be a heavy presence towards connector, but it's not gonna matter. Oh, they're not checking the close corner, and Slots picking up both Ux and Petri. Man advantage for the first time in a very long time with the CTs. In the meantime, Pwn just doing God's own work over by connector. Haku with the Pyok Pyok cannon going Pyok Pyok all alone, and there we go. There he falls to Badman. And finally, the counter aggression from iYati is what puts a stopper on this explosive T-side play from TMG. Yep. Just grabbing a drink of water, throat is wet from all the incessant talking. Alrighty. Well, the money on TMG shouldn't be a problem for the time being. Might have a bit of a problem buying into the next round. And there we go. Mazel getting picked up way too early in the round. And there we go. Badman gets one, but Moon is there to answer the kill. But there is yet another player. That is Pwn over in the B bomb side. Will they expect it? Doesn't matter because Veerbhadra is there to get the kill on Ux. And a blinded Moon dabbing his way out onto the B bomb side, getting completely wrecked, leaving Petri all alone on 1 HP. Does manage to get the kill onto Veerbhadra, but down he goes. Slots to the rescue there. And it's 5-9 to iYati. After 15 rounds, after 14 rounds of play. Going to go into the 15th round now. TMG's money not looking that good, but both Haku and Mazel should be able to drop an AK-47 apiece to their teammate. That's Ux and Moon. And Mazel, well, might just drop a Galil now, or has an AK been already dropped for Ux is the question. Alrighty, that's curious. Yeah, there we go. Finally, the AK does get dropped. And Haku. Okay, this is weird. This is weird, but I think they just messed up their buy. All right, Ux deciding to go with a Tech 9 that was dropped over by Petri because I don't see a secondary pistol on him. And this is gonna cost them valuable time, in my opinion. They've been really reliant on this fast play, and it's been working out round after round for them. And there we go, Badman, very aggressive by Wood. He's gonna pop a flash over towards Monster, spots out the legs of Haku, but there's 3 players. Oh, what a shot onto Petri. And Haku's gonna push him regardless and lands the headshot. But there's 2 more players over by the B-bomb side. There's Pwn in heaven and Moon just landing one nutty shot after another this half. And now Slots is all alone and waiting for the rotate. He needs to hold off this B play for as long as possible. And Ux gets picked up and Slot finds Moon as well. It's down to a 2v2. Veerbhadra and Pwn 2 or EC2A, whatever, against Mazel and Haku. What can Haku do is the question. Mazel with the AWP as well, and both the ops on the retake. This is not completely unheard of, but there we go. Veerbhadra finds the kill on Mazel. Both players solo, but doesn't matter. The pistol comes out from Pwn, and he does the dirty work with the kill onto Haku. And the first half, well, TMG do come out on top 9-6, but that could have been much worse for iYati. Finally, towards the flag end of that half, iYati do manage to find some sort of a reply for that fast, explosive play that Trademarc Gaming was bringing to the table. And they managed to stick, I think, 3 rounds on the trot back to back. Right after that timeout, that too. So that timeout really helped them in the larger scheme of things. Although I have to say, I'm curious to see how TMG play their CT side. Not a kid out onto them, and both Slots and Veerbhadra are running utility. It's all shaping up to be a very fast play towards the B bomb site, where there's Mazel and Haku. Playing rather passive. Mazel spots out 2 players, and it's Haku gonna do the heavy lifting. And oh, Mazel getting a neat headshot on the Badman and Pwn himself. Mazel just going to work. Ux in the meantime taking a ton of damage, and Mazel denying the bomb plant as well. Oh, that is so terrible. But Pwn there popping out, decapitating Mazel. In the meantime, Veerbhadra all alone against CTs. He needs to find these 1v1s, and I don't know why Haku peeked out there. There's no reason to take these. Give them the 1v1s. What are you doing, TMG? Why are you handing out the 1v1s? Fall back. Let. This is Indian Counter-Strike, folks. Sometimes I just feel like my brain is herniating out of my ears when I see these kind of plays being made. There's no reason to give these 1v1s, and Petri gonna walk out and casually Veerbhadra, easy 4K and an easy clutch. If I were Rux right now, I'd be bursting. The vein on my temple would be at bursting point. It'd be like, 3v1 hai, why are you giving him 1v1s? That's exactly what Ux would be like, and I play with him every night. He doesn't tilt much. He's a very funny player. I love playing with Ux, but at this point, Ux would be tilting. And yeah, I would be tilting too, but 3 UMPs and 1 Mac 10 against a force buy? Okay, curious. Curious buy, and it is a B stack coming out from TMG. There's 3 players over by the B bomb site, and it looks like they're going to be pushing connector. Oh, 1 player does get spotted out. That is going to be Slots, but the T's are doing it kind of vanilla. They're wrestling long control. It is the best thing to do at this point because, well, what to do? They're putting the range advantage to the maximum usage. I think Veerbhadra is now trying to clear out restrooms, but I think Pwn will get spotted out. Haku, no need to take the fight with the 5-7 at this range. Just fall back. Let them come to you. The B bomb side control has been more or less relinquished, and that is where the final hit looks like it's going to be headed, and Moon is all alone. He's going to be the one to face the brunt of this B hit. The flashes and the nades come sailing in, and so do the players. Slots has made his way into waters, and he's going to get pincered and taken down very, very soon. And now the retake initiative coming out in full force. Petri finding the kill on the phone. Petri has taken a ton of damage, and there we go. Down he goes. Badman, Veerbhadra picking up 2 kills and a kill apiece, and now it's all down to Ux in a 1v4 situation. But Ux, all he manages to do is land the kill onto Veerbhadra, and down he goes. Alrighty, TMG kind of squandered their lead. They should have been 10-6. A 3v1 on the pistol round. There's no way in hell that they should lose it, but, well, they kind of do. And that's on them. And now, this is the penance for that huge mistake. No, it looks like Slots might have timed out. He's just casually gliding on towards the wall. And yep, Slots has timed out. This should be a replay round. Yeah. The round will get replayed, and we're just gonna wait for Slots to join back into the server. I think he's timed out, so we'll be back in a little while. Just stick around, folks. We're just waiting for Slots to join the game. I think he did time out, so just as soon as he's back, we will be back with the game as well. iYati and TMG on a full hard eco, having lost their force buy and the pistol around. They had no business losing. Veerbhadra coming out with the clutch of his life. So there we go. Pone barreling his way into the B bomb side. The lead charging in, spots out Moon. Petri is going to present himself in a meantime. Mazel does fall. So does Petri, and the last player Haku does go down. And Pone not getting a single kill in that, even though he was the first player into the thick of things. Alrighty then. And now Ux left all alone. You know, 1v5 does get spotted out. Ux down to 34 points of health. Pone just making his way. Double checking the spot out Ux. And there we go. Decapitation station. Good night, Ux. And the scores have been tied up by iYati 9-9. And like I said, TMG now need to pull out whatever they can and try and claw their way back into the game. iYati's economy is pretty good. Whoa, slots out with the P90. I want to see what he does with this, to be very honest. And, well, the buy coming out from TMG, not very strong. A FAMAS out on the Moon to allow for more utility. Mazel, in the meantime, does have all the utility, but no kits, not a single kit out on TMG. So even if the bomb goes down, they need to be very, very quick on the retake. Otherwise, they're going to be in a world of trouble. In the meantime, whoa, Mazel getting tagged down at 20 HP through the spam. I think that was coming out from Badman. Yep. Oh, no, not Badman. I think, who was that spammer? I want to see who the spammer was. Yeah, I think it was Badman who tagged Mazel down to 20 points of health. And smokes raining into the B-bomb side. At least one coming down. Bomb is by Monsters. There's no reason to think that it's a fake. And Mazel picking up the kill on a Badman. That boost really helping out. Man advantage with the CTs now. They just need to play the numbers game and keep it in their advantage. Should not be going away and squandering kills. Oh, Moon completely white. He is just so Helen Keller. It's not even fun. Slot's gonna climb up and decapitates Moon with the P90. Man advantage wrestled back, and Petri just returning the favor onto Slots. Beautiful headshot coming in from him. And it's down to a 3v4 yet again. Veerbhadra gonna go for the plant in the smoke. Retake still gonna be a little while away. Mazel in the meantime does pick up Pone. Veerbhadra, goes down to Mazel as well. Finally, Mazel does fall. And Ux is there to clean up the round with the kill onto Pone. And Ux is gonna stick the defuse. And there we go. TMG picking up their first gun round, and most importantly, they do so by keeping 3 players alive. That's going to be crucial, because what this allows them to do is go into this round with 5 rifles and a decent kitty of nades and everything going in their favor. In the meantime, iYati, because they got the bomb down, they will be able to buy into this round, but this is going to be the last buy that they'll be able to afford, because their economy is going to be stretched extremely thin. And yeah, Moon, curious, still deciding to go with the UMP. Not a big fan of this, because he is going to be facing off against 4 AK-47s and an op out onto Pone 2. There we go. Haku's just going to be peeking long, trying to spot. There's a better way to spot long, in my opinion. There is a jump spot. Although you don't get the full scope of things, it's a much safer way to spot long. And yeah, he is going to do that, just that. In fact, you can not only spot long, you can spot all over, short, washrooms, and long at the same time. So that is something that is not allowed by what Haku was doing earlier on. That is jiggle peeking long over by the pillars. And yeah, it looks like it is the right call. Veerbhadra is going to get... It's not Veerbhadra, I think. It's his teammate, Pone, who is going to get boosted up, although neither Haku nor Pone can spot this out. And now Haku should be able to spot this out. Haku throwing down a smoke, having an inkling. It's a poor smoke, but a smoke nonetheless. And they're going to be sneaking up long. This can get hairy. In the meantime, Mazel picks up the kill onto Badman, but I don't think they're aware of this push from long coming in from Veerbhadra and Pone. It is looking like an A-hit, but Marshall peeks out, some inkling, some sixth sense. And I think he did spot out Veerbhadra as well, who is completely blinded, and Haku with the frag. Good teamwork coming out, and Haku's not done there. Ux picks up Pone, and Ux picks up Slots as well. Ux with a double kill, Mazel with a double kill. And Haku with a single one to his name. And there we go. TMG puts the second round on the board. And now iYati will have to eco. And for those of you in chat who think that Stewie is cheating, no, he is not. Dan M is, pardon my French, but an utter idiot who really doesn't know anything about the game. So no, Stewie 2K is not cheating. It's very difficult to cheat on LAN, and why would a player cheat on LAN, especially after what happened to Kukli, is beyond me. And it's going to be a fast B play. And it looks like Petri's going to be in the thick of things. As Nade's going to go sailing in and take a chunk of health out of everybody who's in Monster. And Petri not done there. Ux, Marzel and Petri picking up a kill each. And now there's two players on the T side left here. Bomb control rested by the CTs. In the meantime, I think Haku might just catch this lurking player. Petri in the meantime does pick up Veerbhadra. And there we go. Haku spraying away with the ump and does get the kill onto Pone. And that's the round 12 on the board for TMG, and it looks like TMG might just run away with this. Haku tossing away with that UMP in utter disdain and opting instead to go with an M4. Much better decision because they will be going up against AK-47s. Armor, AK-47s and all that good stuff. There we go. They have 4 smokes to work with here, iYati, but pretty light on the utility. They have 4 flashbangs, 1 Molotov, and 4 smokes. So a fast play wouldn't be my first reaction to this buy coming out from iYati. I would rather just keep a constant flow of misinformation going in towards TMG so that they can keep drawing out the utility from TMG and then do a late naked execute, or hold on to your smokes and flashbangs and do a late execute onto either bomb side. Or better still, oh, but in the meantime, Moon picking up the kill, and he's not done yet. He's aggressing in, and Pone does pick up, but Petri's there for the refrag, and oh, Petri's not done yet. He's gotten bomb control as well. Okay, it just went from bad to worse. In the meantime, oh, Petri getting tagged in from somewhere. I think there was a nade that was chucked over B shot that landed right on his lap. But in the meantime, Badman has made his way through connector after getting the kill onto Ux. And I think he's calling his teammate over. Oh, but look at that. Look at that. Haku coming into connector gets the kill, and now Slots is all alone. And he's got multiple angles to worry about. It's again a 1v3, and I really hope they don't hand out the 1v1s. Okay, Marzel just going for that info play. Knows that bomb control is still with them. Marzel has no utility and not a single flashbang out onto any of his teammates. And in the meantime, Slots has made his way away with the bomb. But Petri's watching this like a hawk. But there we go. He was just baiting for Marzel, who peeked out from Canals and put an end to Slots. Alrighty. 13-9, and iYati now on a force buy. Alrighty, what do they do with this? Okay, they're going in for connector control, fast connector control. And the CT is, oh, Marzel, nice flick onto Badman, but he should be wary of his connector. I don't think there's anyone watching it for him. He's, oh, it's completely empty. No communication whatsoever. He's going to play around the smoke, try to land some more kills, but there's Haku with the assist, peeking out from restrooms and finally coming in with the assist that Marshall so desperately needed. So, very desperately. In the meantime, Moon is going to peek over towards Monster, but does get picked up. Does a lot of damage, but Slots in the meantime has picked up 3 players now. Okay, then Slots making this round very expensive for the CTs. But Slots is now going to have to plant in the flames, and the bomb unable to go down, and Slots burning alive. Holika, anyone? Holika? Holika? Alright, anyway, enough horsing around. 14 rounds on the board for TMG. And now TMG do have a really good chance of completely running away with this game. At least they have a lot of money. They can, if they do lose this round, they can go into the next one with another buy. But I mean, they are going to face off a much stronger buy from iYati this time, and Marzel yet again. But this time not going to be seeing anyone. Players have already made their way, but there's Veerbhadra holding that angle, being ever so patient, and a slow peeking Marzel getting completely caught off guard. But oh, Haku landing a nasty headshot on the bad man, but there's Pwn 2 with the refrag onto Haku. 3-man to 5, although Badman is on 10 points of health, but that shouldn't matter. And I think the rest of the TMG might just want to save. Ux is hightailing it back towards the A bomb site. Smokes are going to come raining in, and it's all going to come down to Ux maybe to pull off a hero play at this point in time. And maybe, just maybe, try and rescue this round for his teammates. He's playing it very passive, just waiting for his teammate, that is Moon, to come up in support towards the A bomb site. But Ux, this is a very commonly Molotov spot. He needs to be very, very careful. Is getting flashbang to high heavens. Moon, in the meantime, does get Molotoved off at what's it called? Garbage. And there we go, the Molotov for Bang coming in. Hux gets one kill. Can he get the other one? Oh, does land a double spray down. But will he land the and gets a 3k? And Badman is so very low. Ux is on 4 kills. He has single-handedly managed to rescue the round, but they don't have a kit. Petri has a kit. Where is Petri though? Petri has smoked off the bomb. Now it's gonna come down to Veerbhadra. Veerbhadra spots out Petri. Down he goes. Ux in the meantime is pushing washrooms. Will Veerbhadra expect it? He's guarding the bomb like a hawk. Ux in the meantime pops out like a bat out of hell, and that's the ace. Managing to recover the kit as well, and does have the time to stick the defuse. Ux with the play straight from heaven itself. What a play, what a clutch. Ace for Ux, and what a way to clutch out this crucial round, putting iYati back on the back foot, although they will be able to buy into this round. And there we go. 15-9 is the score, and somebody clip that beautiful ace from Ux, because that was a play plucked from perfection itself. Beautiful. Anyway, folks, moving on to the next round. It is 5 AKs, full stack of nades, primarily because the bomb did go down, and it looks like it's going to be a fast play out towards the B bomb site. Petri's going to have a lot to do very soon. That Molotov a little too late to come out. Shots already out, but Petri, Marcel, and Ux not taking any prisoners. Ux with a double kill, a 2k already, and Veerbhadra all alone in a 1v4 situation. Gets the kill onto Ux, and his teammate has already left the building, folks. 16-9 it ends, and TMG will retain their Masters spot, it would seem. Next game is going to be TMG against JMD Gaming, the rematch that we have been waiting for ever since TMG's quite humiliating defeat at the hands of the New Boys on Cash. What will it be? What will be the outcome? Don't go anywhere, folks. Stick around to find out. And yeah, we'll be back in around 5 minutes, I guess, with the next match, or whatever the production team tells me. But yeah, folks, we'll be back in a very short while. Stick around for more great Counter-Strike.
Turn around 3 times. Start shooting.
Exclusive black equalizer brightens dark scenes without overexposing bright areas. Use the S switch to quickly access the setting and switch between save modes.
Oh no! Punch! Oh, crap!
Personalize the way you see everything. And then conquer. Exclusive black equalizer brightens dark scenes without overexposing bright areas. Use the S switch to quickly access the setting and switch between save modes. Adjust the angle effortlessly for maximum comfort.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it just so seems that TMG, Trademarc Gaming, has found their winning ways and has decided that, you know what, we want to give it everything we have, and there you have it. iYati has been knocked out by Trademarc Gaming to go forward into this playoff, the Day 3 playoffs of the ESL India Premiership 2017 Summer Seasons Phase 2, where now TMG is going to have a showdown against JMD Gaming. Now, let me remind you, everybody joining us on the Facebook page of ESL India and the YouTube gaming channel of ESL India, this is the match. Because post this match, the winner, if it is JMD, then they retain their position. If it is Trademarc Gaming, then still they retain their position. It's just the fact that these guys have to give every single ounce of whatever team coordination they have, because this is literally one step short of everything they have worked for throughout the Phase 2. Considering Trademarc Gaming did not have a good show throughout the Phase 2, they won just one game out of all the games they played. This might be the redemption match. We'll find out soon enough when Archie Fair takes us through the game. And let me remind you folks that you too can be a part of this entire mean machine called ESL India Premiership 2017. All you gotta do is register for Phase 3, with registrations for which are on right about now. The link should be on the screen, and that's it. All you guys need to do is just point and click and just register for the games you want to be a part of. And remember guys, this has been made possible by the collective help and sponsors, our sponsors, who are Omen by HP, HyperX, and Zowie by Benki, and of course organized and pulled through and through by your lovely folks at Narvin Gaming. And for those who keep wondering who I am, my name is Vagish Gosleban. I'm your host for the ESL India Premiership, and I'll be taking you through the games as and when they happen one by one. CR 2.2, Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Well, that's about it. We have JMD Gaming having a showdown against TMG. Who's going to win? Who is going to bow out? We'll soon find out just about now.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with the second matchup of the day. The second survival game, if you will call it, between TMG and JMD Gaming. Now, this was also the first game of the Phase 2 of the Masters Division, which TMG gloriously lost to against JMD on the map Cash. But this is going to be Overpass, a map that they've just won on TMG, so their confidence should be high, their morale should be on the up and up. But you cannot count JMD out on Overpass. It is one of the stronger maps going into this. They did lose to both Risky and D2D, but they did show a lot of gumption and a lot of determination going into their CT side setup. So yeah, it is gonna be an interesting matchup. TMG did win the pistol round, and they are opting to stay with the CT on the CT side, which is the favored side on this map. So let's see what TMG brings to the table. So here's the thing: when they played against Risky, JMD's T side was absolutely atrocious. But then again, when they played against, I think it was D2D, it was their T side that was okay, but their CT side was absolutely not present at all. So, like I said, it has all the makings of an interesting match, but this game is very interestingly poised. So, the team that loses goes into the Challenger Division, and if it's TMG, that means slot in the LAN that's going to be taking place on the 1st and 2nd of July in Mumbai. So, I mean, you know, think about it. If you were TMG and you wanted to play LAN, would you rather battle it out against much more skilled opponents and stuff like that, or just, you know, drop this map and go into the Challenger Division and play against somewhat lesser known teams and definitely lesser skilled teams than they are, and have a sure shot at the LAN? Well, I know TMG and these are the guys who will never throw, they have a never say die attitude. Both the teams actually, both JMD and TMG have a never say die attitude, which is why they are in the Masters Division in the first place, because it is the first step towards professional Counter-Strike. You know, see, good aim and game sense is obviously there, but it is, after a certain level, it is attitude that comes into the mix. So you have to give that time and that attitude, have that attitude to make it in the pro scene. It's a very demanding job. Don't get me wrong, folks. Y'all might watch and call these players noobs, but you have no idea the amount of pressure they're under when they're playing these games, and the level to which their games are. Like, if you meet them in pugs, let me assure you one thing: each and every one of these players can solo wreck your entire neighborhood, cyber cafe, school / college / you know, colony, quote unquote clans, most likely with both their hands tied behind their backs and them just playing with the mouse with their noses and their tongues. That's how good these guys are. I've played against them. They absolutely will wreck you. Anyway, we're going live with the pistol, folks, and whoa, this is an interesting setup. They're gonna go for mid control, so it's gonna come down to Ux. He's not being able to spot anyone out, and he's gonna do the smart thing. He's gonna fall back down, throws down a decoy at connector, and falls way the hell back. So he's gotten information regarding the fact that he didn't spot anyone, but that could be misinformation, because look at this. Marzel is pushing B long. He needs to be careful because Lucky is watching for this push, and there are two players in connector who are slowly but surely making their way up. Okay, now they're making their way down. Oh, this is gonna get hairy because Lucky still hasn't shown himself. He's still playing it very passive. In the meantime, the two players, Lucky and Rio Meister and Deathmaker, have made their way out of connector. Oh, that jump. I think Marzel might just have spotted something because Ux has rotated down to the lower bomb side, and it's not going to come down to Moon, Ux, and Marzel to hold off this imminent B play, but it looks like it's going to be a fake towards the B bomb side, although thankfully there is still one player jump spotting long. That is Haku. They still haven't spotted bomb, which is why Haku, and Haku does spot out bomb, and he's going to take the peek, and Savage just gets instantly put down, and Haku, that's the bomb control. So there's going to be a much more, you know, speedy rotation from the B bomb side, but that leaves them open to the flank, and there we go. The bomb is making its way onto the A bomb side, but Proud is falling back. Ux on the chase, spots out Proud and Rio Meister, tapping away, gets the headshot onto Rio Meister, and Marzel finds Lucky. Now that it all comes down to Proud in a 1v4. We've seen TMG throw away a 1v4. Ux is just going to go down. There we go. but does he know that there's a player in long who is very low, and that is going to be Petri. Both Ux and Petri go down. That means the bomb will go down. There's no kit, and Mazel's also on his last breaths. It's all going to come down to Moon, and Proud is a very deadly wielder of the hand cannon. That is the Deagle. So he needs to be careful, and look at that Moon, instant decapitation, and yet again, what are these pistols? And Proud with the, wait for it, there we go. Proud 5k on the pistol round with the Deagle. I told you, this guy is a phenom with the Deagle, and he proves it once again. What a beautiful round coming out from him. And 4 SMGs against a 4 spy. This could get hairy. This could get hairy. Alrighty, Ux gonna get mated to oblivion, as well as might just get tagged through the smoke here. Ux holding that angle, spots out Savage, takes a few shots and falls back. Oh, okay then. Scalping, and Haku with the Deagle, making it sing. He's returning the favor. With that Deagle, in the meantime, Rio Meister is slowly inching his way into washrooms, while the bomb is making its way all the way towards T-spawn and will be going towards Monster. So might just be, you know, going to be, might just be a B hit. You never know. Proud. They have lost 2 SMGs. They still have the AK in play here with Lucky, who is pushing long, slowly clearing out every corner one step at a time. Needs to be methodical. They are at a 2-man disadvantage. They should not be throwing this TMG. Should just be playing the numbers game, playing it slow, playing it smart. Oh, Lucky getting spotted. Haku shouldn't give himself up for the kill. Oh, that flashbang is going to catch him square in the face. But he spotted 2 players, one by long. Oh, that flashbang though. And down he goes. But Mazel and Ux already on the bomb site. And Mazel, beautiful shot, but does get taken down by Rio Meister in return. But Ux is just got to hold. He just got to hold and play for time, but he goes down as well. It'll all come down to Petri. Petri going down all out. And now Moon on the 1v1, but Lucky with the AK-47. The weapon advantage coming to his rescue. But this was a very expensive round for GMD Gaming, but that doesn't matter. If you're going to force up like TMG did, the objective is to win the round, not, you know, to throw, not to lose. It is to win the round. Already 4 AK-47s, everyone except Deathmaker buying up. Again, this would be the round to farm some cash, so it does look like it's going to be Deathmaker who's going to be rearing for the kills this round, and they should hear this monster push coming in. And Proud is also the Proud bomb carrier, and Proud and Savage find kills one apiece. In the meantime, Ux is gonna get smoked up in connector, and oh, Mazel picks up the AK-47. Can he recover it and do some more damage is the question. He is taking a more passive angle, but Lucky is gonna find him, and Ux in the meantime does fall to Rio Meister. All Deathmaker needs to do is find a kill, and that's gonna be the team ace actually. But Haku making his way slowly into waters, and does spot out Proud and takes him down. Alright, so they rifle out of the hands of JMD Gaming, but that's not really that much in terms of, well, economic damage, but still, it should go a little bit towards giving them confidence. Because of the kills that they have been getting consistently, that means on the utility front they'll be a lot more secure, but I think Petri should go with the kit. Will he go for the kit? He has $400 in the kitty. Does not. Oh yeah, does finally pick up the kit. Very slow out of the block though. JMD already out towards mid, while most of the TMG players are still languishing over by mid and B. Very slow buy coming out from them. That was a bit curious. Very heavy B presence. There's 3 players over by the B bomb site. 1 player spotting long quite passively. And Petri finally making his way back to the A bomb site. Mid control given up fairly early by TMG. They're going to be playing from the sites. They're going to be playing passive. They're just going to allow the terrorists to come into them and then maybe try and mount a retake. Not a retake, like just try and hold the bomb site. But not the best of idea, in my opinion. If you give up this much map control, you really have no idea as what the T's are doing. You have no sound cues. You just rely on sheer eyesight and what the terrorists want you to see, actually. And they can easily fake and go towards the B bomb site. Could also be a double fake, but at this level, I don't think it's going to be a double fake. It looks like JMD are just in the mood to get this over with fast. That's the bank smoke being lined up. There we go. And Haku is going to be primarily poised. And there we go. Gets one kill. Haku, because of being blinded, he was just too far out and didn't really realize it. The wall of smokes, beautiful smoke strat coming out from JMD. And now Petri is just jumping like a bunny rabbit on crack, trying to find a chink in the armor. But unfortunately, there's none to be had. Oh, Savage though. What a savage headshot. Now again, Ux in a 1v4 situation, and he's going to hightail it out of there. He needs to save this rifle. And it's all falling apart for TMG. Where they were succeeding round after round at shutting down iYati, they're just not being able to find an answer to JMD, whose strats are a lot more in-depth, who seem to have a much better idea regarding this map. That wall of smokes really caught them off guard, and Haku being blinded, he over-peaked at long and kind of got himself, punished unnecessarily there. If Haku didn't go down there, he could have been the linchpin. He was the linchpin on that A bomb set because he was ahead of the smokes. All of his compatriots were behind the smokes, and they really couldn't get a line of sight onto the encroaching T's, which is what essentially won JMD the round. That wall of smoke completely catching TMG off guard. Alrighty, Eco coming out, and it's gonna be a straight up B rush. Petri gonna be playing the solo. Toxic Blade does dink down one player. There's gonna be Savage, but well, the rifle already taken out of play. That was on Ux and Moon, all by his lonesome, playing by sandbags. Does hear the bomb plant go down, but his position is still not known by the T's, so he shouldn't be that hurried to get the bomb. But okay then, gets naded, gets shot by Rio Meister and Deathmaker, picking up the final kill. And there we go. 5 rounds to 0 to JMD Gaming, and they've gone off to a flying start during the early part of this game. It's still early days. They're going into the 6th round. They still have a lot of Counter-Strike left to play. And look at that. Double op instantly out. But that's going to mean they're going to sacrifice on the utility. And Moon picking up the kits. I think shows with Petri. There we go. 2 kits, 2 ops, and 2 players with a full stack of nades. Alrighty. JMD, what are they doing? Okay. Round getting reset right now, folks. And we are gonna wait for the buy from TMG to come in again. It's always unfortunate to see we got a ping spike here, folks, which is why the round was reset. And I think TMG need to really rethink their setup. So far, even in their gun round, they've been playing very passive. So they haven't really had any map control, and that's always a problem. See, this is what they were doing differently against iYati, is that they weren't really relinquishing the map control until they were a man to the good. Except in that one round where Ux just went crazy and picked up that insane ace. But the problem here is that they're giving up too much map control way too early in the map, and that's primarily due to the fact that they really don't have the firepower or the utility to fall back to safety. Almost similar buys coming out, but this time Haku picking up a couple of flashbangs by foregoing that head armor, which means everyone's bought back down to $0. And it's going to be a fast play out on the B bomb site yet again. Molotovs going out, nades going out. Oh, Petri just missing his shots. You cannot afford to miss those, and that entire B defense capitulates. They fall like a house of cards even before they have a snowflake's chance in hell of allowing their teammates to rotate towards and help them. Because, like I said, they were going for some mid control, but JMD just burst into that B bomb site and won each and every duel. Petri really should have done much better than what he did there, and Moon just picking up that 1 kill A 3-for-1 trade is the absolute worst thing that could have happened at this time point. And there we go, GMD out on the hunt. Ux should pick up this kill, easy peasy, no problem. Really, I say should, but nothing is easy. And as I say that, Ux gets decapitated. Haku all alone with the AWP, trying desperately to save it, and I think he will be allowed to save it. In the meantime, the money situation on TMG is pretty abysmal. I don't think that they should go for a buy. At the most, they should go for armor pistol. They're gonna get $3,400 in the next round, folks, which means they will be able to full buy into it. So they should save as much as possible, especially Marcel if he wants to go for that AWP. There we go. Haku, the only player manager. Oh, they forced up. Oh, Moon, why? Why would you force up? Alright, he will be able to buy into the next round, but it's going to be a muted buy. And I think Haku will be the lone opper in the next round if push comes to shove. In the meantime, they have to make this force buy count, but they're going to go up against completely fully bought opponents, and they've given up the A-bomb site. And JMD are just going to walk into an empty A-bomb site. Marcel does spot out Rio Meister, but Rio Meister just too quick for him. They can already go out onto the hunt, and Ux is doing Ux things. He's getting annoyed. He's trying to bait out shots, bait him out for Petri. Will Petri be able to find the kill? Yes, he does find the one kill on the Proud. That nade's gonna go sailing in though, and not really gonna do much damage. Rio Meister taking that 75 points of health damage from Marcel early on into the round, and Petri recovering that ump that Moon had dropped. But yeah, so far not so good. JMD, 7 rounds played, 7 rounds picked up on the trot by JMD Gaming. Now the buy will come out. Ux managing to recover that AK-47. He can drop it over to his teammate, that is Moon, or drop an M4 for him so that he can, buy up the utility that is necessary. Ux should be investing in a kit as well, $3,600. And the match has been paused. I think this is a tactical timeout being called by his teammates, that is Marcel, and they're going to be trying and figuring out what the hell they're going to go change up to try and stem this incessant flow of rounds that JMD is stringing together round after round. That too on the T side of Overpass, which is supposed to be the weaker side on the map. It is primarily a CT-sided map. And a Nova buy? Wait, did Ux just buy a Nova for his teammate? Oh, I think it might have been because of the lag. Yep, possibly, most likely because of the lag. Alright, we're just waiting for this lag spike to go down and normalize for the game to restart. In the meantime, that miss buy not really gonna help the case of TMG at all. Petri still with the UMP. I'm not sure why. I don't think he's up to date with the fact that this gun has been nerfed to all hell, and that the damage drop off right now is at 25%. So it is the worst weapon starting from the medium. Definitely the worst weapon. It literally tickles opponents at long ranges. And there we go. He drops the UMP for an M4. And Moon is the one going to play with the M4 because I think primarily because of that miss buy coming out from Ux. He dropped a Nova on sight. So that's going to be a problem. And look at that. JMD immediately slowing down the pace. Not